Too much emotion, chaos surrounds me. I feel nothing but motion. I need to stop and breathe. Oh yeah. Things will be alright, alright, alright. Trust your light.
Right, so I've only gone and ended up with two absolute stunning mirrors in the net at the same time. Happy days, take a look at these. Boom. Not every day you end up with two fish like that in the net. Can't believe it. Had one, netted it, thought, oh, I'll get the rod back out quickly, put it back on the spot, and it's gone again before I've even had a chance to get the other fish out of the net. Must have been in the water for about, I don't know, a minute and a half. I was just sorting the sling and the mat out, and it was away again. Unbelievable. Right, I'll try and deal with these two now. Right, so this is the first fish of that brace I've had. £20 1 ounces, cracking mirror. How about that? Right, stunner. Flipping round, show you the other side now. Yeah, there's the other side. This one gave me a hell of a scrap. Took about 40 to 50 yards on the first run, and then weeded me up in close. I thought I was in for it, but managed to free it up. And yeah, happy days. £20 1 ounce cracking mirror. Alright, get this one slipped back, get the other one out and show you that one. It's a right scaly one. Proper scaly one, and he's orange along his belly. Absolutely stunning fish. Look at that. What a brace, huh? Brace of 20s. Happy days. Flip him round and show you the other side now, because he's just as scaly that side. Look at that. Absolute gorgeous. So it's only 12 o'clock and the session's already going really well. Just had this one now, £13, 10 ounces. Nice little fish. Happy days. I get it slipped back now.
Too much emotion, chaos surrounds me. I feel nothing but motion.
Right, so literally seconds after releasing the other one, the other common that I've just had, I've got another one. I released the fish, turned round, and the rod was away again. So £17, 4 ounces this one, absolutely immaculate common, really happy. Oh, look at that, stunning, absolutely scale perfect this one. Beautiful, beautiful gold colour on it. Happy days.
I need to stop and breathe. Oh, yeah.
Well, it's been a rather hectic morning's fishing, really. Got here, got the 3 rods out. Just made myself a cup of tea. First rod went. Had a nice mirror in the net. Then from there, put the rod straight back out on the spot. Just getting the sling and everything ready to get the first fish out. And the same rod went again. And I ended up with 2 cracking mirrors in the net at the same time. So dealt with them, videoed them, put them all back and that. Got the rods back out. Made myself a bit of breakfast and made a couple of rigs up. And probably 2 hours later then, rod's gone again. And a nice £13 common. After that, put that fish back. Literally seconds after I returned it, I had another take and another common of just over £17. So really busy morning's fishing, and I'm absolutely made up. I can't believe it. I've only been here since just after 7:30 this morning, and I've had 4 fish. And we're just after dinner time now. So fingers crossed. I can carry on going and keep catching for the rest of the session, and I'm more than happy with what I've had, to be honest. I mean, a brace of 20s this morning, and both stunning fish as well. I'm made up, absolutely made up, and yeah, just fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we'll have a couple more. You never know. I've got loads of time left. I'm here till first thing in the morning, so yeah, happy days.
Things will be alright, alright, alright. Trust your love, your light, your light, your light. Things will be alright.
It's 2:30 now, and I've had another fish, but unfortunately it was a skimmer bream of about 1.5 pounds. How the hell it got the hook in its mouth, I don't know, because I use size 4s, so how I managed that, I don't know, but yeah, it's gone a little bit quiet in the way of showing fish, it has. Up until I'd had those last 2 fish, over an hour or so ago, there were fish showing in the area. It has gone a little bit quiet. I haven't really seen anything since then, but it's only been an hour and a half, say, since those fish, so I'm not too worried. I've put a bit of bait out over one of my rods now, put about 20 spods out, just to try and hold the fish in the area if they are still here, because obviously, I mean, I've had 4 fish this morning, so there's obviously a couple about, so I've put a bit of bait out in the hope that it'll hold them in the area a bit longer. The wind's blowing down here nicely, like it was when I arrived this morning, which was what made me decide to come down here. And of course the fact that it's a little bit sheltered from the rain that was hammering down when I got here. But yeah, there were fish showing, so fingers crossed they're still in the area. There's a chap fishing just opposite me and a couple of 100 yards up the bank. He was here last night. I don't know how long he's been here, but he's had 6 fish, so there's definitely a few to be caught, so we'll keep on going and see what happens. Well, I just did an update and said I hadn't seen anything showing, and 2 minutes later I'm doing a bit of filming and one washes out right over the top of where I've been having the fish from, so fingers crossed we're going to get another bite pretty soon. It literally was right over the top of the spot, so fingers crossed it's going to happen. Right, well, all I can really say is that I'm gutted. Just lost a fish. Came over that baited spot as well, so putting a bit in definitely worked, but unfortunately I lost it about 20 yards out. Fish kited down to my right and came up to the surface, rolled, and the hook pulled. It was a mid-double mirror. Yeah, gutted. There's no worse feeling than losing a fish. Absolutely gut drenching every time. It's never any easier. But onwards and upwards, rod's back on the spot, and I've put another 10 spods out. I think to get a bite that quickly, they're obviously munching on it. So another 10 spods went out. So fingers crossed I get another chance now, that's all. So we're just coming up to 5:30 now, and there's a couple of fish started showing in the last half hour, and they're not far from my baited spot at all. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get a bite quite soon. Still gutted about the one I lost, but yeah, just hoping for another one now to redeem myself. So fingers crossed we won't have to wait too long for that. Like I say, they're showing reasonably close to the baited spot, so hope they're on it. So it's just coming up to 7:30. I forgot to mention earlier that the £13 common I had actually had another rig in its mouth. It had a short chod section. It looked like it'd been there for quite a while because the hook was quite rusty. It had a bright red bait screw on it. So if any of you watching this fished on the wharf and you use choddies with bright red bait screws, that might have been yours. But I took that out, stuck a little bit of clinic on the fish anyway, where the hook had been. But it all looked fine anyway. And yeah, just looking forward to the night ahead really. The wind's changed and is blowing down the other end of the lake now, which I'm a bit disappointed about. But I think there's still fish in the area, even though there hasn't been a lot showing in the last hour or so. So, yeah, fingers crossed we'll bag one. Okay, so it's just gone 9 o'clock now, and as you can see, nice big full moon up there. You know, they say about full moons, big cormorants, and there's a big cormorant in here that I very much would like to see in the bottom of my net, so fingers crossed for that. Fish haven't really been showing this evening. No carp anyway, a couple of small fish, but no carp showing. But, I'm still confident. The rods are on the spots where I've had the bites from today, and yeah, I'm confident that they should go again in the night now. I'll leave it with that. Full moon, big cormorant, yes please. I'll have one of them. Right, so it's just gone 2:30 in the morning, and I've had another one, another common, £18 5 ounces. There we are, look at that. Another absolutely pristine common from the wharf. Happy days. sun's coming up and kettle's just boiled. It's just gone 7 o'clock, and after I had that common last night, about 2:30, unfortunately, shoal of bream moved in over my spot, and I went on to catch, I think it was 5 bream in a row. Yeah, so that wasn't great. Kept me awake for about 2 hours, but yeah, I've probably only got another hour and a bit's fishing. I've got to be home this morning, going out with my wife and daughter, so yeah, I'll have my cup of tea now, get my head together and start whipping some of this gear down. There's been bubbling over the baited spot, so there's perhaps still a chance of a bite yet. We'll see.
Too much emotion, chaos surrounds me. I feel nothing but motion. I need to stop and breathe. Oh yeah.
Okay, it's just before 8 o'clock now. All the gear's packed away except for the rod and the net. I'm just going to whip those in quickly now, so this will be it for this video. Yeah, I mean, a cracking start to the session. I mean, they were like buses, two at a time. And then after those 2 mirrors, 2 20-pounders, flipping had 2 commons, one after another, of 13 and 17, and then followed it up later on in the night with a 18 after losing a mid-double mirror. So yeah, a good session. Too many bream, but never mind. We'll live with that one. I'll catch you in the next video. Hope you like this one. Please comment and subscribe. And yeah, tie lines. See you soon.